Creativity comes from various places. Everybody has a different well that they draw from. Personally, I live in a very peaceful place. I'm in Cape Town. It's quite a big city, but where I live is a very blissful. We're in the middle of Cape Town, but right up against the mountain in the forests. And there is a stream, a river, a small stream, a brook that runs down the road past us. And so my inspiration, my peacefulness, actually, every morning before I start work, we've got 2 spaniels and I'll take them for a walk every morning as the sun's coming up. And at the moment we're going into autumn, or we're in autumn going into winter, and the colors of the trees, we have oak and we have plane trees here, and they're all changing color and the leaves are all over the place, and it's incredibly peaceful. So that's the first thing that I'll be doing every morning, and it just sets me up for the day. There's also a few places along this walk that are incredibly tranquil. There's a lot of vegetation, there's a bubbling brook, the little stream that runs down the road, and once or twice I'll actually catch a moment where I'll go into a very peaceful place where I actually feel a bit childlike, and it's hard to describe, but I don't know if you can remember those feelings. Perhaps you still have them, but I have them a lot less than obviously I had as a child. But those dreamlike feelings where everything is wonderful and the world is a place of wonder, not a place of problems and troubles and stresses and whatever, which is what happens as you grow older. Life takes over. But if you can take yourself back to being a 5 or 6 or 7-year-old, or maybe a little older kid, the wonderment of everything was an adventure and everything was dreamlike, and you didn't know much, so everything was new and everything was believable. If you read a story, you really got into it, and if you saw a movie, one of the old Disney animations or whatever, you really, really got into it. Now, I've sadly lost a lot of that along the way. I think that's quite normal. I think real life beats that out of you quite a bit. But when I take these walks in the morning, I do find a deep peace, and often I'll tap into that young mind, that almost naive, dreamlike existence that I might have had when I was a kid. So I think that's quite healthy. And then what also happens when I'm taking these walks, it's almost like a meditation. I try not to think of much, but there will probably be something on my mind that's bugging me. I'm thinking of how to do something in a scene, in an animated scene, and I'll think about that in the subconscious overnight, and then I'll take a walk, and the resolution, the answer will come to me like that in a flash while I'm walking. For instance, this scene that I've been making for the course, I was trying to work out how to incorporate it into a short film, how to end it or change it so it could be a short movie, and the idea for a balloon rising and adding another character, a little girl, to the scene, and then the ending, that all came on one of these walks. So that's where I get my inspiration from. You might get your inspiration from a different place. You may visit a museum, you may take a walk on the beach, you may get inspiration from the hustle and bustle of a city, I don't know. But my inspiration is definitely a peaceful place, taking a walk down the river here, and this beautiful part of the world. It fills me up. It gives me a lot of creative energy, and that sets me up for the day. Okay, so I thought I'd just share that with you guys, and also show you a little bit of where I live and the beauty of this place, and it definitely has an effect on my creativity. Thanks once again for dropping into the channel. As always, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and join my emailing list. And otherwise, thanks very much. Keep animating out there, and I'll see you around here soon again, I hope. All the best. Bye.